I mean, such a mess. Then I was using the wrong setup. Look. First pitch is a ball. It's number 11, Amelia. That is a foul. Oh, swing and a miss. Strike two. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Amelia, number 11. That ground ball goes foul over at first base. No balls and 1 strike to Lily. That's a strike two. Very interesting scenario for the umpire. That changeup just misses. Ball 1. So here we are, bottom of the first inning. Sorry about that. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, scoreless. Lily at bat for the Lightning, and that one misses outside. Ball 2. And strike 3, 2 outs. That pitch is in there for a strike. Next pitch, low, misses, gets away from the catcher. That's a ball. Barely see through the fence. I'm not tall enough. I don't live on a tripod like this camera does. That pitch is high, ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike now to Zoe. That pitch is high, ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike. That pitch misses, ball 4. So runner on first with 2 outs for Sammy. That pitch misses, and advancing on the passed ball is Zoe to second base. So 1 ball and no strikes on Sammy. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
And pitch is grounded. Gets by at second base. Coming home is Zoe to score. So Sammy reaches on we'll call it a single, and gets an RBI. You know what I missed what that first pitch was? I'm sorry. This is Hannah, double aught. That's a ball. Let's see if I can make out what this umpire says. Interesting. I don't think that I'm going to be able to have any field sounds. This is the only audio you're going to get, and I apologize. It is full of wind. I know this, but all right, here comes Aaron. Leading off for the Xplosion in the top half of the first. That first pitch is low and in the dirt for ball number 1. Aaron gets a piece of that one, and it gets by the shortstop, and Aaron's going to make it all the way to first base. Throw comes into second, safe at first. So Xplosion looking to make things happen. Here comes Loose. Loose pops this one up, shallow right center, and the right fielder comes over and grabs that one. Nice catch made out there by Deanna. So that is 1 out. Here is Izzy Cagle. Izzy fouls that one back. Calls. Well, so that's a strike. Right? That's the way that works. Second pitch. High to Izzy and advancing to second. And safe under the tag is Aaron. Stolen base. Oh, I forgot what the call was. Did I say strike or ball? I think it was strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Listen to that wind. Izzy drills this one down the left field line, and it is fair! Aaron comes around to score. The throw coming into the cutoff, and Izzy's safe at third with a triple! Izzy legged that one out. She hit that one hard and far, right along the line. Haley, the left fielder for the Lightning, did everything she could to get to that, but Izzy was turning and burning as soon as that ball left her bat. And here is Maggie Smithler, and we have ourselves a tie ball game. Ball's low, gets away from gets away from the catcher, and stealing home on that wild pitch. Izzy Cagle. So the bases are empty now for Maggie. No pressure. 1 ball. That pitch is in there for call, strike 1. Smithler cleaning up her batter's box there. Pitch comes in, and Smithler hits that one, and that's going to split the outfielders. Center fielder gets to it, throws it in, misses the cutoff, and coming in easily to second base, Maggie Smithler. Another example as to why you've got to hit your cut. Smithler with a double. Now stepping into the batter's box is Anna Kate. She shows bunt and commits, misses, strike 1. Trying to advance that runner over. Second pitch high, ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike to Anna Kate. Anna Kate reaches, slaps that one down, goes to second base. Advancing to third is Smithler. The sacrifice works. And Smithler advances to third on the sack. So that sack goes 4-3 for the second out. Swing and a miss, strike one on Cassidy. Cassidy Rivenberg. Not Rivenberg, Rivenberg. And Cass reaches down, hits that one, grounds it to the second baseman. She throws over the first easily for out number 3. But the damage is done, and the Xplosion are not just on the board, they are now in the lead by a score of 2-1. The Lightning coming up to bat in their bottom half of the second inning to see if they can't match some of that as well. Is that better? So there. Echo still there. Check. All right, so I think that got solved. There's strike 3. Out number 2. I saw that just in time. So Deanna goes down swinging, and here comes... Oh no, that was a strike. Whoops. And that's low for ball 4. Now batting the number 11 batter, McKinley. So we are clearly batting around. Okay, I had multiple things feeding out. Fix that. First pitch is a strike to McKinley. Alright, so now I actually may have other sounds again. What do you think? There's a call strike. Pitch to McKinley from Jill. She swings, fouls this one over to the fence there on the side. You saw it. It's right there. So runners at first and second. We have Sadie on second, who was hit by a pitch. Deanna on first, who was walked. There's one out. That was from Robin's ground out to lead off the inning. That swing is foul. Stay at 2 strikes. Jill sets, delivers. In there. Call strike 3. Down looking goes McKinley for out number 2. That first pitch is foul. It's Amelia. She got out in her first at bat. That pitch is high, ball 1. Swung, fouled back to the backstop, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. We are 1 strike away from Jill getting out of some trouble she set herself up for with a couple of walks, or not walking, hit by pitch. Oh, that one's low and in the dirt, and that gets away. Goes back to the backstop. Both runners advance. Ball 2. Runners at second and third now. Jill just trying to keep it interesting for us. That pitch is high, ball 3. So it's a full count now to Amelia. We'll either end the inning or load the bases here. That one's hit, and that gets through the infield. 1 run scores, second one coming around to score. And Amelia has herself a 2 RBI single. That'll bring up Lily. That first pitch gets away for a ball. And Amelia advances to second. No throw on the play. Pitch to Lily. In there, call strike 1. Swing and a miss, or foul? I don't know. I think swing and a miss. Strike 2. I think the sound I heard was the ball skipping off the ground. Jill delivers, and that one just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Lily. Pitch swung on and fouled. Bounces off the backstop. We'll do it again. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner on second. 2 outs. Pitch reaches for it in the dirt. Comes back to Jill. Jill throw over to first is in time for out number 3. Well, she gets the 3rd out, but not before some damage is done. The Lightning have come back to score 2 of their own in the bottom of the 2nd, and now lead this game again by a score of 3-2. Coming up for the Xplosion, it's Olivia, Harley, and Veronica. Leading off is Olivia Dallin, number 2. She's a left-handed batter. First pitch fouled off, strike 1. Press it. Good boy. No, you double pressed it. You did. Change up to Liv. Misses, goes inside for ball 1. Liv swings, hits that one, gets by the pitcher, goes to the second baseman, runs over, and she beats the throw! Olivia Dallin with her patented infield single. Safe at first base. That's one of her favorite things to do. Only because she's never experienced the joy of hitting a ball over the fence. Now batting is Harley. I think that pitch missed. Ball 1. Swing, grounds this one to first base. She's going to run it over and tag Harley. Olivia advances to second on the fielder's choice. Veronica Polhamus. Pitch low and in the dirt for ball 1. On the mound, this is Amelia. I pitch inside, ball 2. Amelia is the leadoff batter and the pitcher for the Rochester Lightning. I pitch high, ball 3. And Olivia Dallin advances to third on the throwback. Nice head first slide. Coach told her to get down. She got down. Stolen base on Dallin. She learned that one from the Kegel girls. And that's ball 4. Veronica reaches on a walk. Now's the leadoff batter, Jill O'Connor. First pitch, changeup, is a ball. Veronica advanced part way. I'm sorry, it was a strike. You're right. Dallin doesn't leave third base with that throw that went to some awkward place in the infield. Amelia delivers. Pitch high. There's a ball. Veronica dancing off of first and advances on the throwback. Second and third now for the Xplosion. Pitch high. There's another ball. Not sure if it's 2 balls and 1 strike or 3. I don't remember. So you say. Pitch, and Jill pops this one up to the second baseman. She hauls it down. Dallin tags and takes a step off third. Trying to see if she could sucker a throw out of him. Not doing. So that's out number 2. And here comes Krista Kegel. Her sister crushed one down the third base line. It was a triple. Let's see what Krista, the older Kegel, does. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Runners will be going on anything. Ground ball, pop fly, line drive. They better be taking off when they hit the crack of that bat. They better be running. Just because they saw the foul ball go straight back to the fence. Put a sweatshirt on. Who cares? Put the coat on. Pitch. Ooh, Cagle dances out of the way for ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike on Krista. Amelia delivers high, goes to the backstop. Dallin coming home, in there, safe at home, and advancing on the play is Veronica. Ball 3, we're away. Is that ball 2 or ball 3? Okay. So 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, tie ball game, runner on third for Krista Cagle. Pitch gets away, and here comes Veronica, and she's safe at home. 2 runs scored, both on errors. Oh, maybe that was ball 3. I actually thought it hit her. I didn't know what that sound was. It must have been going off the glove. All right, now it's a full count. Who knew? And ball 4, and Cagle takes first base. Here's Lily. 2 outs. Lily flew out to third base on her first at-bat, and Cagle steals second as the throw popped out of the shortstop hand. I don't think it was in time anyway. I don't know. Is that a ball or a strike? It's hard to see through this fence. It's a terrible angle. And Cagle steals third. There's at least 1 ball. Could be 2 balls. Could be 1 ball and 1 strike. We'll figure it out. Doesn't matter. That hit gets through over second base. Cagle comes around to score. And on, I don't know who that throw was to, but Lily goes to second, and then she turns to run to third, and she's caught in a pickle! Oh, and she is out. Well, that's unfortunate. Well, anyway, the Xplosion pick up 3 that inning. Now they lead 5-3, and the Lightning are coming up to bat. First pitch was something. Bottom of the third. Second pitch high. That's a ball. This is Zoe at bat. Jill still on the mound. Swing. Oh, and that one's hit out to right field. And that's over her head. She ran in for some absurd reason. It's tough to play the outfield. And safe at second base with a double is Zoe. Now batting, is Sammy. I pitch low for a ball. Jill delivers. That one's grounded to short. Krista throws over to first, pulls Rivenberg off the bag. Safe at first base. Advancing on the play is Zoe. Girls teasing Krista. She takes it well. It's early in the game yet. Here's Hannah. First pitch to Hannah's a ball. Advancing is Sammy. Throwback to third, though, trying to catch Zoe snoozing. It was a ball. Hannah reached on her first at-bat on an error by the second baseman. Loose, that's when the ball went off the top of her glove. She hits this one, goes foul down the first base line, out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike now. Swing and a miss at a ball that's low and in the dirt for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Hannah. That one swung at, popped up. Jill comes in, makes the grab for out number 1. So Hannah pops that one up to the pitcher for the first out of the inning. And here comes Haley. Haley reached on a walk, her first at-bat. Runners at second and third. Bottom of the third inning. Lightning trail 5-3. And there's a wild pitch. And the Lightning have tied it up. Ball 1. Oh, I'm sorry, it's 5-4. Yeah, that's right. They haven't tied it up yet. Pitch low and in the dirt for a ball. The wind is picked up a little bit here in Oswego, New York. Legends Field. Three balls, no strikes. Jill delivers, and that's high, ball 4. Both times at the plate, Haley has reached first on walks. I think both times it was 4 straight balls, too. Runners at the corners. Coach is going to have a talk with his pitcher, Jill. This consultation is brought to you by Two Broke Moms. Two Broke Moms, located on Main Street in Pulaski, New York, where you can go for all of your promotional needs. I do. Oops, I don't have this picture. New pitcher for the Xplosion, Izzy Cagle. Krista Cagle moves over to third. And we're ready to go. Here's Carly. She swings at the first pitch, fouls it off for a strike. That's called a strike. That was the first one. Oh, really? Oh, there's a strike. So the first one must have been a ball then. I didn't realize I missed a pitch. As ground ball to second. Loose bobbles it. Oh, not going to be able to recover in time. So Carly reaches on an E4. And we are all tied up at 5. Robin steps in, first pitch. Moves Carly to second. It was a ball. There's a swing and a strike. Izzy delivers. That's high. That's a riser. Ball. Pitch. Oh, that's in there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out. Runners at second and third. Tied at 5. Bottom of the third. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Robin goes down swinging. And here comes Sadie. Sadie was hit by a pitch in her first at-bat and then came around to score. Her first pitch is a strike. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Izzy's found her groove. That pitch just misses. Ball 1. Must have been outside. That one's a little high. Like 19.5 inches high. I'm hearing feedback again. That one's fouled back to the backstop. We'll do it again. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Izzy has herself ready. She delivers. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Izzy gets her 2 outs. Down swinging. So we're tied at 5. Coming up to bat for the Xplosion, it's Erin, Alyssa, and Izzy. So we've got the Xplosion logo up there. And if you're wondering, oh, that first pitch is hit out into right center field, and the right fielder comes over and grabs it down. One pitch, one out to start the fourth inning. It was a high fly ball by Aaron, but didn't quite have the distance. Here's Loose. First pitch, a strike. Loose's first at-bat, she flew out to right field. Let's see how she does this time. Oh, soft grounder back to the pitcher. Fielded by Amelia, thrown over to first base for out number 2, 1-3. And now here comes Izzy. Izzy drilled this ball down the third base line in her first at-bat and picked up the first RBI of the game. This one, again down the third base line. Nobody's going to be able to get to it. I thought for a moment I might have a chance. Alas, I don't. And it's a strike. It's actually starting to get a little warmer out here. The clouds are starting to break up. The sun's starting to peek through. If it would just stop being so windy. That's a call strike. No balls, 2 strikes on Izzy Cagle. And Izzy rips this one. Swung a little early. Tried to hit her coach. We'll do it again. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. That's low. Oh, it caught the umpire in the hand. That'll sting. Lightning coach is going out to have a talk with his pitcher. Still counts as a visit, even though it's very nice of him to give the umpire a break like that. Conversations are over. Amelia getting herself set. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Izzy Cagle. Izzy pops this one and goes back. Over the backstop. Hits the backstop of the other softball field. It did. Here's the pitch. High. Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Nobody on. 2 subs. $2. Amelia pitches. Izzy gets a piece of that one. Bobble by the shortstop. And Izzy's safe at first. So Izzy reaches on an E6. And here comes Maggie Smithler. Maggie hit herself a double in her first at-bat. That pitch is high for ball 1. And Izzy's still on first base. Who knew? Amelia delivers. Smithler grounds out right into the dirt, comes back, bounces over the catcher, actually. It's weird. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner on first. Well, the clouds moved. It's getting chilly again. This is popped up to the third baseman, and she hauls that in for out number 3. Well, the Xplosion strand a runner and don't pick up any runs in their half. Coming up to bat for the Lightning, it's the bottom of the order, 10, 11, and then 1. Deanna, McKinley, and then Amelia. And here we go. First pitch popped up, and that is foul and out of play. Oh, it almost made it onto the other field. It was close. But that's a strike. Next pitch high for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike on Deanna. Deanna is that right fielder that's been shagging all those balls. Next pitch is high, ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes now on Deanna. That pitch is popped up, and that goes over onto the other field. That one makes it onto the other field. It's a risk you always run when you've got backstop to backstop. Two balls, 2 strikes. That's in there. Call strike 3. The old changeup. Down looking. First pitch to McKinley is in there. Call strike 1. Oh, she commits on that one. Strike 2. She tried to hold up, but just couldn't. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 for out number 2. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Next pitch is a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike on Amelia. Swing and a miss, strike 2 at 1 down low. Ground ball to first. Oh, gets under Rivenberg's glove, goes out into right field. Ball is thrown in. Runner at first now. Guess that was a hot, low hit. That's another single for Amelia. And here's Lily. First pitch to Lily. In there, calls strike one. Called strike two. And swing and a miss, strike three. And down go the Lightning without getting a run of their own. And we are starting to heat up here, so the computer thinks it's warm. No idea why. So we'll turn on the fans and see if we can't cool this computer down. But at the end of 4, it is tied at 5. Coming up to bat for the Lightning, it's Anna Kate, Cassidy, and Olivia. They're 8, 9, and 10 batters. New pitcher for the Lightning, number 4, McKinley. First pitch is fouled off for a strike. Changeup, hit, gets by the shortstop, goes into the outfield. And in there with a single, it's Anna Cade. Stepping in, it's Cassidy Ivanberg. First pitch, changeup. Anna Kate takes off for second and gets into second about a minute before the throw. She kicked the base out and everything. It's the best way to get dirty. Play in the sand, steal a base. That pitch is low and in the dirt. Ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. Pitch, Cass reaches down and she hits that one through. It goes into center field. Anna Kate's coming around to score, and she scores easily. Cass running to second. Another poor throw out to second base. This center fielder is determined to throw the ball all the way home. She paused for a second to really gain her energy instead of tossing that ball into a cutoff person. And it's cost her each time she's done it. So Cassidy's on second, nobody out, and here's Olivia. That ball's low and in the dirt, and Cass runs over to third on that passed ball. One ball and no strikes on Olivia Dallin. She squares up to bunt and is still not comfortable doing that. Never got the head of the bat around and popped it right into foul territory. She would have been safe if it stayed fair and they would have been hoping for the throwdown. It was not a squeeze play because Cass never left third base. Dallin swings. Ball goes to the second baseman, and she takes the sacrifice with pride. So Olivia gets an RBI, gets out on the sack for 3 for out number 1. And here comes Harley. First pitch, Harley reaches down, golfs it out to the shortstop. Throw over the first is in time for out number 2. And just like that, 2 pitches, and we have 2 outs. Here comes Veronica. Pitch to Veronica. Ooh, smooths its way in there for a call, strike 1. Looked high, but dropped down at the last moment. That pitch was going high. Veronica figured, well, the first one was called a strike. Let me swing at this one, too. That one kept going up, though, and she barely got a piece of it. And that one just didn't make it in. Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one just missed low. Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Veronica. Pitch in there, calls, strike 3. Veronica goes down looking for out number 3. And even though the pitch was dropped, she was so disappointed. She hung her head in shame instead of advancing like we're all taught to. Well, the Xplosion pick up 2 in their half of the 5th, and they now lead 7-5. Coming up for the Lightning, it's their 3, 4, and 5 batters, Zoe, Sammy, and Hannah. And just like that, we have 2 strikes. And swing and a miss, strike 3 on Zoe. So Zoe goes down looking for the first out, and here's Sammy. Sammy is 2 for 2 with 2 singles. That pitch misses for a ball. That's in there, strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike on Zoe. It's in there, strike 2. And Zoe reaches down and hits that one out into center field. Dallin comes in, fields it, throws it into second base. And safe at first with a single, it's Zoe. I mean, Sammy. It was Sammy with the single. My apologies to Zoe and Sammy. Umpire is telling the coach something. I don't know what it was. He was walking in holding his hand out like something incorrect was being done, but he just keeps on walking. Unless if the umpire... No, the umpire could be the one that called timeout. It was definitely Coach Paul Hamus. I think. I don't know. You know what? I have no idea. I never know. Man, this wind's blowing everything around. And that pitch hit out. Cass gets a piece of it to hold it down. But it's still an infield single. Sammy moves to second, and Hannah gets herself a single. Runners at first and second for Haley. So, yeah. That's what that is. First pitch in there, called strike 1. Or maybe it was swinging. I didn't see. Anyway, this is Haley. She's walked in both of her plate appearances. Izzy delivers, call strike 2. Izzy's got herself fired up. Swung foul straight back. 2 balls. I mean, 2 strikes still. My God, it still counts as nothing because there's 2 strikes. Izzy delivers. Low. Oh, just misses. That's a ball. And this one's popped up. And that's going to drop in between the infield and outfield. Thrown into second quickly. And the bases are loaded after that single. And here's Carly. Carly struck out swinging and reached on an error. Swings at this first pitch, and it goes down the line, and it is fair. Throw home. Oh, drop the ball. Safe at home. So 2 runs come in as Carly gets a single and advances to second on the throw. So Carly picks up 2 RBIs. Here's Robin. Robin's gotten out both times that she's been at the plate. First pitch swings, fouls, strike 1. Runners at second and third. It's only 1 out in this inning. 2 runs across. Tied at 7. Oh, and that's a ball. Bounces. Throw home, not in time. And that's a ball. Izzy's upset. Oh, and that's game. We ran out of time. Well, the Lightning come away with this one by a score of 8-7. Tough battle. This one is won by the home team is what it was coming down to. I think whoever was the home team in this game, just judging by the way it turned out, they were going to come away and win the game. So Lightning win this one by a score of 8-7.